Hello, YouTube. This is Killer Snake back with some more gameplay. Today, I'm going to be joined by Black Lion.
Hi guys, this is the
So,
first episode of a new playlist about the Japanese nation in War Thunder. We'll be
we will,
talking and showing gameplay for this nation.
we'll start off this playlist by giving our thoughts and opinions on this nation, if you could say. So, first off, this nation does have its weaknesses. Right now, Dominic, would you like to say anything?
You're good. Keep going.
Alright, so, here, in this nation, I want to cover one key thing. This is not for beginners. We do not recommend it. We suggest you start off in another nation. Now, Dominic, would you like to say anything about why you do not want to start off in this nation?
Well, that would be because of the lack of Omu on the Japanese plains. They can easily be shot down, and the beginning tier takes a long time to get through.
Yes. So, we recommend you basically start off in American or other tiers that have armor. But when you experienced enough and you're a little bit better, you can start on Japanese. Now, first off, we suggest you basically go over to you go down the 0 line because they are they're the best fighters in this tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Dominic?
Well, all the fighters are pretty much Omuless. Making them faster but not as strong.
Yes. All the fighters aren't really made for head-ons. If you head on, you're pretty much going to be destroyed.
They
Now,
have cannons.
They have cannons, but that makes up for it. But doesn't make up for not being able to be one-shotted. Now, let's move on to the bombers and talk a little bit about them. They have a large amount of guns versus some of the other bombers.
Yeah, they're one of the most protected bombers.
And they at least have all one cannon.
Yeah.
They
at least have a cannon.
Well, in some people's eyes, and actually this is proven true, they are some of the most protected bombers of the game. You can see, if I cover above each one of these bombers, it at least shows one 20mm cannon as a gun. I'll just show you guys that. Most of the time.
Don't always have cannons.
Some of them. It depends on if it's a heavy bomber or medium bomber / torpedo. Most of the time, they do have 20mm. Or bigger.
But the game makes up for it by giving them a very bad bomb load.
Yes. As you can see, this GN1 can only carry 60 kilograms of times 24. Which isn't that much compared to like the B-17s, and they're the same. Well, they're not. Well, the B-17 is a lot lower than this, but it has a bigger bomb load, which is surprising. Now, Dominic, would you like to say anything?
Well, the bombers are great, but the reason why most people would really like the Japanese is because of their fighters. Their great speed and their massive turning time. Well, not massive, I mean small turning time. Make it amazing.
Yes, that is true. They do have, like I said, here's a quick fact. They do have one of the fastest turning time in the game. If somebody gets on your tail, you could most likely outturn them.
Turning the less Omu into an upside.
Now, I'm gonna make sure this is okay with Black Lion, aka Dominic. Dominic, we've only a couple minutes in. Do you want to do a quick little video of gameplay for them and show them what I mean, what we mean?
Well,
just one gameplay, then we can wrap this up.
Okay, what tier?
Tier 1. No, just reserve tier, so we can show them what it's like as flying. All right?
Yeah. So the main reason is because of these biplanes. These biplanes are slow, not maneuverable.
Nothing.
And their guns
are.
Oh, terrible.
Thank you. Now, we're going to be going in arcade. This might not be the best idea for beginners, but if you want to earn a lot of game tiers, you gotta join this. You gotta join arcade and rank up the points. It might take a a lot longer than the other ones, but it's true. You have to do this if you want to do it. You can't just start off in a biplane and go to realistic battle. That's not how it works.
Yeah, the biplanes aren't very good for realistic. They're slow, they're not very maneuverable, and their fuel may be very large, but their ammo is very small.
Yes, the beginning biplanes only have two 7.7s compared to something like the Russians, where they have four. Well, I take that back. A lot of the beginning planes have the same amount of guns, but it's still basically good and bad at the exact same time. Because if you can see, it has 7.7s. In the Americans start off with one with 20 with a 50 cal, which makes them ideal for starting. So Dominic, are you in the game?
Yep. Are you ready up?
Yeah.
So we'll keep throwing fun facts at you as we fly.
Yes. Okay, so, well, I guess he's gonna be joining us in this battle.
Come on, ready up.
Dude, I left the battle. Alright, sorry, YouTube. I'll pause it right here, and we'll be back in a second.
Come on.
Dominic, give me a second. I actually started the battle. So, YouTube, we're just gonna continue this. We'll play another battle as soon as... But remember, this is just a part 1 of the series. Here's what I'm talking about. This thing... I just took off his wheel. But as soon as somebody gets in my tail, there are a couple tactics you want to use. You want to roll and be unpredictable. But sometimes that doesn't work, as you can see. You just have to know your aircraft. I'm honestly new to Japan's countries in this account. But in my other accounts, I've gotten up to tier 2. But after that, it's just impossible. I can think... if you play it only an hour a day, it's gonna be quite a long time until you can get it.
For me, I've gotten to tier 2, and it gets much easier by then, but the tier 1s are devastating.
Yes, they are. It takes forever. If you only play an hour a day, it will take you about a month or so to get to tier 2. I'm exaggerating that number, but...
Yeah, you're very excited.
But if you only play a small amount of time every single day,
it'll take a
getting
while.
off of work, etc., and all that, just get used to the game, because then you'll be able to do it. Give me a second.
No.
So, YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But you can see, this game mode is actually quite fun and actually quite challenging at times compared to realistic. I'll go quickly in depth for a minute or two what realistic is. Basically, you have a limited number of fuel. You have a limited number of ammo, which makes it for more experienced players. That's why I say you can't just take a Japanese biplane. Slow it down. Forgot this thing does it. You can see he got a couple hits, and none of them actually missed me, which makes it. I know I'm not the best aim in the game, but still. And I'll do a quick recap after I get a little bit hit more about landing, but I'll probably do that in a different video.
This was a bad idea.
And you can see I was able to loop back over him. Since we're both about the same country, I'll real quickly. Sorry for the lack of silence. I need to. That's a bad thing. Never go into a climb. Dominic, do you have anything to say about climbing?
Nope.
Okay, here's a tip on climbing. Never climb straight up because this game actually does focus on physics, and if you lose enough engine power or there's a guy above you, he stalls out first. Either he's gonna nosedive on you or he's gonna hammerhead you with the guns.
Or you just shoot him down.
Or he could just go into like a straight dive like I'm doing and get enough energy to get away from you if you're stronger than him. And there's one of the bombers, and here's one of the American ones. We gotta get this. Yeah. Also, I would like to say these guns on the fighters are one of the slowest firing.
Because the rifle caliber.
They pretty much are rifles, to be honest.
The rifle caliber.
They do use. I think they use 30 cal rifle ammo. I think that's what it converts. I think that's what 7.6.
Caliber.
You can see I am a lot faster in this plane than a lot of the other planes. And you can see how fast I'm turning. I think it's... I'll look at the stats of this aircraft when I'm finished. Now, I see that HE-51, and I basically go into a turn, try to throw them off. I don't recommend flying low like I am because you could crash, like I did the other time.
Well, for biplanes, flying low is better.
I mean tree level, to be honest.
Tree level is so fun though.
He is still on my tail, but I have speed advantage. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate in the comments for doing this, but see, I'm actually getting a lot of speed. I'm actually getting a lot of distance, or he either gave up.
What is he?
He's a HE.
Turn him. Could out turn him.
Yes, so we will cover more in our second episode, and I want to show you the stats of these aircraft to show you I'm not lying about their turn speed or their roll speed. Give it a second to load. I'm sorry for the long waits on loading. Now, you can see I actually earned quite a bit of XP from this, 1,000, and I was able to unlock these, and that got me a lot closer to the bomber. Okay, YouTube, this is Killer Snake signing out. Peace.
Bye.
Oh wait, give me a second. I'm sorry about the shrinking of the window, but it's... Okay, bye YouTube, see you later.